Hey guys, number 6 right here, and today I'm going to be showing you my top 20 favorite games that I have based on consoles. So it'll be PlayStation and Xbox games. There's no like Nintendo Wii games, but if I liked any that much, they would be here. So it'll be just console games. I won't put any handheld games in this hand. Let's get started. These are all games that I have within the vicinity of my household. So, number 20, you're going to say, what in the world is this? The top 10 actually get a lot better. So, hold on with me. And number 20 is iNinja. We actually, me and my family actually got this one year when our friend had this game, and he let us play it at his house, and for like 2 or 3 years, we stopped by every summer, and we eventually he said, you can have it, because we freaking loved it. So, iNinja, go check it out. Pretty cool game about a ninja. War of the Monsters. This game, can't even see it. Sorry about that. War of the Monsters, it's a game where it's more fun if you have another person playing with you, and this game can get boring without someone else, but if you play it enough with another person, I mean, you can master some of these maps, figure out some secrets in the co-op version, and it's great fun, and there's a lot of cool little monsters. There's like an electric monster, I love him. Number 18, one of my favorites, Battlefront 2, Star Wars. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm trying to show you without hurting your... There we go. Battlefront 2, this is a Star Wars game, as you can see. Not as good as the first Battlefront, in my opinion, because of the maps. I like the maps in the first Battlefront a lot more, but this one, you get a freaking lightsaber. You can be Obi-Wan, you can be Darth Vader, you can be Anakin, you can be Darth Maul. And there's one level in instant action, if you've played this game. You can actually go on a Tatooine and be all of the Jedis versus all of the Darksiders. So it's pretty dang awesome. Definitely one of my favorites. Another one, well, all these will be my favorites, but Simpsons Road Rage. This is a Simpsons game, and it's based on, I mean, it's not really that fun for a long period of time, but after I play it, if I play it for like a week and then I wait like a month, it'll still be fun, but I can't actually do that right now, because this game is actually broke. Still love it, though, so I would buy it again if I could find it somewhere and it wasn't that expensive. Yeah, definitely, you can be a lot of characters, and you can pick up people. That's pretty much the basis of the game, in a car, and get them there on time. It's not very replayable, but first time, it'll get you, and you'll want to do it again, I guarantee you. Number 16, I believe, I've got my favorite SmackDown vs. Raw WWE game featuring ECW. It's number 2008. Well, it's not number 2008, but it's the year 2008. And I do actually have this for PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360. My brother got it for 360 a couple years ago, I believe. And I've loved this game since 2008. It's definitely my favorite thus far. I have not played 2012 or 13, but I played 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and this is my favorite by far. Great general manager mode. I love that mode, and it's got some interesting new match modes. It's called Hardcore Tag Team Triple Threat or something like that. So it's like 3 tag teams facing each other, and it's pretty cool. So I've got 2 versions of that. It's so great. We need more. Number 15, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. And this was one of 3 games that I got one Christmas year, in which all 3 of these games are on this list. So that was a great Christmas year PlayStation 2. As you can see, a lot of the PlayStation 2 games will be on this list. We will get to other systems very soon, though. This is a great game, as all these are, in my opinion. We got Vegito on the front. This was the first Budokai that actually got fusions in them. I believe that's what it was. Sorry about that. This story mode, though, sorry about that. I can't even know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but the story mode is awesome. Like, you're moving around like a little checkerboard, and certainly not my favorite Dragon Ball Z game, but it's definitely up there. Glad to have this game. And we're going to move on. Number 14. You're going to say, why the crap is this on the list? This would never make any list. I'm going to say Call of Duty Black Ops. And yes, this is the only Black Ops or Call of Duty game on this list. The only reason that I chose this game was because I've put hours and hours and hours into the zombie portion of the game. So that's for Xbox 360. The game does not work here anymore. I still loved it though. So wonderful game. I hope you guys check out the zombie portion. Ascension, Call of the Dead, Moon, those maps, the DLC maps for zombies are the best zombie maps yet, as of right now, whatever day it is, January 28th or whatever. I believe this is number 13. I could not choose between these two games. I love them both, and they seem to be sort of the same, so I'm going to put them both at number 13. This is Assassin's Creed 2 for the 360 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the 360. You can leave down below which one you like the most, but I see them as successive and like you just finish this game and I believe you can just go right into this game. It's like it could be one game together, but it's not. And I just love what they did with Assassin's Creed 2, buying the stores and buildings and such, and they expanded on that in this game, and you also get assassins that you can train and call upon will. So 2 great games. I recommend them both. Yeah. Was not a fan of Revelations at all, though. I don't know why. Number 12. Budokai 3, Dragon Ball Z, PlayStation 2. Great, wonderful game. This was the second game that I got on one Christmas day. It was wonderful, and I actually believe this is very similar to Budokai 2, except this is how you travel right here in the story mode, so I love that. You can choose where you want to go, choose your battles. Very cool, and lots more abilities. You get to transform into Super Saiyan 4s, and there's Omega Shenron and Broly and all that stuff. So very good game, Budokai 3, Dragon Ball Z. Number 11, getting high up there now, PlayStation 1 game. This only PlayStation 1 game on the list. This is one of my all-time favorite games. My dogs are barking upstairs. Crash Team Racing. You can just... I don't know. It's probably one of my first games that I've ever played and actually loved playing. I've played the story mode dozens of times, probably. But it's very simple to go through. Great maps to race on. It's the same 8 people over and over, and then you get to the bosses. The bosses are great, especially the last guy. Won't spoil it for you, but it's freaking awesome. The dogs are barking upstairs. Number 10, Jak X Combat Racing. Oh my god, I love Jak and Daxter. PlayStation 2. This is one of my favorite games. As you may all know, I say this every game. Another racing game. Big fan of this one, though, because you can shoot the people. And a lot of games actually do that, but this one, I believe, does it best because it's got great cutscenes and really stays true to the Jak and Daxter series. Definitely recommended. And also a PlayStation 2. I cannot believe it did not come in the Jak and Daxter collection. That would have been great. But number 9, we're going to move on real quick. PlayStation 3, Heavy Rain. This is based on what your characters. You get 4 characters, and it's basically a movie that you can control what they say and do. So I absolutely love that about this game. There's not many out there. I think The Walking Dead does that. I wouldn't exactly put it in this. Well, maybe put this in this rank, but it's just a wonderful game. Heavy Rain, definitely check that out. Rated M though, for mature. Another PlayStation 3 game, Prototype. Yes, Prototype. This might be one of the most recent games. No, we got a lot of recent games actually, like 2010. But this is 2009. Prototype. Every time I see this game, I fall in love with it. I have never beaten this story mode. I'm playing it again though, and I'm absolutely loving every second of playing this game. It's one of the best games ever made. I want to get Prototype 2. I absolutely love this game. You get abilities. It's a free roam game, and yeah, you definitely have to check this out. Just look it up on YouTube. Maybe look at some of my previous videos. It's honestly one of the greatest games ever made. I'm not lying you. All right, number 7. Oh boy, we got a long video for you guys. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. This was my favorite Dragon Ball Z game of all time. This, Tenkaichi 1, I don't know why it wasn't here, but I barely played that game, and I don't know why. It's broke now, so that might be another factor. PlayStation 2. It gets you. I don't know if you could actually do this in the other games, but you can be up to 5 people facing 5 other people, and that is incredible. Lots of forms in this game. Super 17 is honestly the best character in this game, to me at least. So one of the best. If you're interested in Dragon Ball Z, this is definitely the one to get started on. Yu-Gi-Oh! PlayStation 2, Duelist of the Roses, number 6. This is one of my favorite games of Yu-Gi-Oh! I love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Handheld games, but this one does Yu-Gi-Oh! Justice, I think. Not the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, but it just spins it off, and you can just combine monsters and fuse monsters that you never thought you could before in the real game. So, yeah, you got to look up stuff on the internet and figure out some fusions. And it's not exactly like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Board, so you got to learn it. And when you learn it, you love it. I've never really played against actual people, so the people in the game that they give you, they're incredibly fun to fight if you have the right deck. So, thank you, Pump King, for getting me through all those times. Number 5, another PlayStation 2 game, Simpsons Hit and Run. I just actually finished playing this game again. It's great. You get to be Homer twice. The first level in the game is the best level in the game. You get to be Homer, and it's a big tutorial, sort of, but it keeps to the story. The story extends further, and then you get to be Homer at the end again, and it's great. It's sort of like Grand Theft Auto, so if you can picture that game, and then put The Simpsons into it, that is great. It's a good game. You get to be like 4 or 5 different people, and it's great. Number 4, you've seen this on my channel a few times. Xbox 360, Skate 3. I love this game, and I will never part with this game because it's Skate 3, all right? This was the first skateboard game that I ever played. I actually played the demo first because my friend Skullface961, you might know him from other videos, he actually showed us the demo, and they played it, my brothers and him. They played it over and over. And then one day I got to play it and absolutely fell in love with this game. So you get to skate, and it's awesome. Oh, man. You get to make your own maps, too. That's the best part. well, not the best part, but they have great maps on the game, so that's why it's amazing. Number 3, Star Wars Battlefront. I'm sorry this video is running long, but if you wanted to watch this video, you would still be here. So, PlayStation 2, and I also have it for the Xbox because my dad's friend gave it to us one day, and I was like, sure, because our freaking PlayStation 2 wasn't working, but now it works, so I'm happy. So I get to play it on both systems, and they are great. One of the best games of all time. It's number 3. I hope I said number 3 on the list. Great maps. The best maps are in this game. Compared to Battlefront 2, these maps are absolutely replayable. I can replay the story mode. I can replay Galactic Conquest. I can replay everything in this game because I absolutely love every part of this game. It's just wonderful, and I'm glad to be a part of it. If you guys see any trends in the developers, maybe let me know, because we got a BioWare game up next. I don't know if there's been any others, but here we go. Xbox, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars. I actually do have Knights of the Old Republic 2 for the PC, but I have not beaten that yet, so I'm not really sure about that game. I have actually played this game a lot, and I've only beat it once. It's wonderful. It's great. It's the best. It's one of the best games ever made. It's the best Star Wars game, at least. And you get to be anybody. Well, you can customize your character, is what I'm trying to say. What is it called? An RPG? I don't know the exact terms, but yeah, pretty much it's an awesome Star Wars game and RPG role-playing game. You can absolutely dominate people with Karth and Bastila and all the other people. I don't like Karth, but oh boy. Funny story between me and Karth, but I won't tell it here. And number 1, my favorite game of all time is this game. Not exactly this game, but for PS3, I've got Jak and Daxter Collection. This is not the exact game that I want to show. I'm talking about this game right here, Jak 3. This is my favorite game of all time. The other two are good, but they really don't hit the top 20 of my favorite games. I actually have the PS2 version right here, and that as soon as I saw this was coming out, this $40 game, Jak and Daxter Collection, I knew I had to have it. I knew I had to have it because these 3 are incredible, and I've already beaten Jak 2, and I'm doing Jak 3 on my other Let's Play channel in the description, as always, Nova Game Time, and Jak 3 is honestly the best game ever made, in my opinion, in this vicinity of this household. Oh boy. Remastered in HD, I love that, and it's probably like $20 now, so you might want to get this. It's 3 incredible games. I'm not so sure about the first one too much. I've only played that like once, but the other 2 are fantastic. Jak 3 is the best, and I will leave you with that. Tell me your favorite games, and go check out these, because these definitely deserve a look at. Thank you for joining me in my journey, this 19-minute journey almost, and I will see y'all later. Number 6 is done for the day.